Hey guys, welcome to Starter Hunt. So basically, we are the co-founders of a AI startup called datelift.ai, where we, parse and extract the dates and basically, sync it to Outlook and Google Calendar. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for what? We're here to basically look at different startups from Product Hunt and to give us our opinion whether we would invest or not. My name is Nas, and I've been, a YouTube creator. I've been a content creator. I'm also a teacher and a co-founder. And this is Mahir. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, I along with Nas, we both together founded the datelift.ai. As you mentioned, it syncs your PDFs and file, the dates, and then you can extract the dates into your Outlook or your other calendars. So in today's episode, what we are going to do is we are going to review some of the startups from Product Hunt, and we're going to tell whether it's a good thing in the market or it's just a knockoff copy of a big startup. All right guys, let's get started.
Okay, so we have this website called Product Hunt. So we're going to review 15 products. So first things first, let's look at all the products of today. Let's see, where do we start?
So today, what do we have, Nas? So we got any search. Okay, let's review it.
Let's do any search, number one product of today. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see, it's a search tool for agents, not a search box. AI agents are only as good as the information they receive. When connected to any search, your agent gets filtered, deduplicated, and structured information from trusted sources searched in parallel, helping it produce more reliable results. So let's look at the pictures.
So what I'm understanding is, it can search from AI agents.
It is basically a Google search for your agents.
So my agents will search it, the human won't have to do anything?
Yeah, it's a tool for your agents.
See.
Okay.
Do they have any video? Let's see if they have any videos.
Okay, so high detail, much detail. Okay, so they don't give you... Do they have... Yeah, you're right. There's no videos, just pictures. Okay, already. Okay, how is this the number one product of today? If there's... Okay, so let me understand this.
Okay, let me see their product. Any search, it's connected with OpenClaw.
So it's a search tool for agents, and it's not a search box. So it's a tool for your agent.
It helps you produce more okay.
So it allows your agent to search better, I guess. Right?
Okay, so from my understanding, I could say that this application, it can be useful because it's working with the AI agents. However, I feel like their product demonstration is they could have made it much more in a marketing sense to make it easier for other people, particularly non-technical people.
I would say, yeah, their product could be great. Honestly, it could be great, but their presentation, not so great.
Exactly.
Because, come on, this is we're at 2026. There's no, just pictures, that's it. How did Product Hunt make this the number one? And let's look at the comments. So, I mean, the guy is here, I guess. The maker is here, he's commenting, but basically go to this website, add to the agent, select skill, copy the prompt, paste into your agent. Your agent will handle the installation automatically. So what I understand is people who use agents, this is a great tool for them.
Exactly. Yes, tell me.
I personally don't deal with agents really, so I don't see how it's useful. But if you're using agents and you need to search and whatnot, this might be a tool. But
yeah, I think there's
there is a video. Let's see. Look at it here.
But I think it should have been better if the video was more in the...
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like... this looks like a copy. A lot of... Their marketing could be better. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say their product might be good. I haven't tested it out, but
sucks.
the marketing is not up to the standard.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's move on to the
This is definitely not number one, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's go look at number Octolens.
Social listening for agent era. Okay.
A lot of things for agents today. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
So it monitors the web for keyword mentions, assesses posts with AI, and notifies you so you can jump into that conversation. designed for business-to-business SaaS founders and growth teams to find social posts related to their solved pain point, product features, and competitors. Okay, tracks mentions anywhere on the web. Okay, so that your AI agents read your code, docs, and CRM, but can't see Reddit, Hacker News, podcasts, or on the news. Octolens is one API for every mention across the internet. AI filter JSON via API, webhooks, and MCP. Pipe it into Slack, your CRM, your warehouse, or your agents.
The video is at the front. We can play the video.
Okay, very good. Yeah.
When we started Octolens, we thought we were building a dashboard, the kind of app you open every single morning. 2 years in, though, we looked at our happiest customers, the ones renewing and referring us, and actually almost none of them are opening our app. Our daily active users actually went down while our revenue went up 5x. And that's when we realized we built an infrastructure layer rather than a SaaS. So we spent the last 6 months rebuilding Octolens around 3 core ideas. First, your data day one. API, webhooks, and MCP on every plan. It's standard in our industry to lock this behind enterprise, but we think that's backward. Create keywords, set up feeds, run analysis, fully programmatic from our MCP or API v2. Second, every public conversation, not just social. We started with X, Reddit, LinkedIn, YouTube, and the platforms technical audiences live on, like Hacker News, GitHub, Stack Overflow, and Dev. But people also talk about products in podcasts, in newsletters, in news, in blogs, in forums.
So based on
Even
this,
on
I think their
competitor
marketing is good. Also their product, it's the way it's describing is, for example,
I could find it being useful. Why? Because say I'm a founder and I need to be, they're talking about something related to date parsing or something related to problems that, relate to my startup, right? Octolens could find that thread or that's, conversation, and I could get involved and say, hey, we have a solution. So for a marketing team, this would be very good.
It's good. Also their marketing is good. Before, like as it was mentioning, AI agent can read through the code and docs, but it cannot go through like the conversation that's happening. That's on Reddit, that's on Hacker News. But with Octolon, those conversation, the AI agent can also pull those conversation, which is actually good because we know what's going on in the market too. So I think their product is good.
No,
I would give it higher rank than the previous.
For so far, this is number one. Okay.
Yes.
This I could outvote this. Screw it, I don't have an account. But yeah, Octolens, a very good app. I mean, very good for your agents. I would say, if you need to work on your marketing and stuff, you should get it.
Definitely.
Okay, type ahead.
Private AI complete for every app on your Mac, okay?
So it's the writing assistant that writes with you, not for you. It works in every text field on your Mac, helping you type faster and smarter with inline suggestions that appear as you write. It runs on a local AI model, works offline, and keeps your writing on your device. Now, I do have some criticisms, but let's watch the video first.
Type Ahead brings smart autocomplete to every app on your Mac. As you type, it suggests your next words, from mail and Slack to messages and your notes.
If Apple somehow comes up with their own Type Ahead, this product becomes useless.
And I think also Type Ahead already exists, isn't it? Like let's say you type in an email, it's already giving Gmail is already giving you suggestions.
Yeah, so there's no need for this product.
Exactly.
Type Ahead,
the big industries, like the big players are already doing this.
Yeah, they're gonna get eaten up. So
on iPhone, you type in something, it already suggests what you want.
Yeah, if I write an email, it already if I press tab, it already writes it for me.
I don't need a Type Ahead to do it to me.
Yeah, so this one, this product is kind of garbage. I wouldn't even invest at all.
Because it created a solution for
it already exists. The solution already exists. Why would you create something again?
It's a good solution. It's not like the solution are bad.
Yeah, and the big companies can eat this up.
I don't see any differentiation between their one and the bigger companies one.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even look at the rest. This is nonsense. Okay, let's look at Sunrise, a real planner for Google Tasks. Okay, Google Tasks is fine for jotting things down. It's terrible for planning your day. No today view, no overdue section, no way to see what's due this week at a glance, just flat lists. Sunrise, a planner built on top of Google Tasks. See today's task, catch up. Okay, catch on what's overdue, scroll through what's coming up, and organize work on a Kanban board, all synced with your existing Google Tasks lists. Your data stays in Google. Okay, again, no video. This is very bad. If you have a startup, have a video.
Exactly. And what it's doing, it's like a productivity app. Like you have the Google Task and...
So I believe it's like, you know, a to-do list kind of app where, you know, it shows what's due today, tomorrow. It's a to-do list, but it's got, you know, timing as well. It's kind of like a calendar, to be honest.
All right.
Very simple app. I feel like, you know, you could just make this from your own, you know, if you have Claude or if you have even ChatGPT, you could make this on your own. I don't even know why I would, you know, buy this. Let's see. The video's right here. Honestly, this is like a hobby project you do for college. It's not a great product. I don't see a future for it, to be honest.
Same.
And Google, like, you know, could make an update to their task, and that's it. They're gone. This is okay. Let's look at the next one. Air Karen.
What's this? AI
that fights customer service for you. Okay. AI Karen is the AI that I like the name Karen. Yeah, Karen. Very funny. Okay, that fights customer service for you completely for free. Tell Karen what went wrong with your flight, and she cites the regulation, files your claim, and chases down what you're owed. Karen will call customer support hotlines, send emails, and fill out forms so you never have to again. We're starting with airlines and expanding to other industries in the coming weeks. You know, for the fun of it, I would get this. I would just, if I were, you know, if I had a lot of money, I would just, you know, do it just for the fun of it.
So we put it where, number 3?
It's number 2 so far.
Okay.
Because there's only 2 valid we had so far. So for now, Air Karen, I think it's good. If you fly a lot, maybe you should check it out.
All right,
okay, let's look at number 5. Edgy Cloud Code. Okay. One gateway for cheaper, faster, unstoppable coding agents. Okay. The gateway for your coding agents, it compresses tokens before they reach Anthropic, OpenAI, or other LLM, up to 50% lower cost, routes to faster or cheaper models when you want, and falls back automatically. They're dropping for Cloud Code, Codex, OpenCode, and Cursor. Semantically lossless. Okay, let's look at the video.
Hello. The cost of running coding agents is getting out of control. And the math is simple. Every token sent to a provider is money. Multiply by hundreds of sessions per day across a team of more than 100 developers, and you get a bill that doesn't stop climbing. Token compression is the technology that changes this equation. We shipped our first compressor back in March. It already cut token bill by 10%.
Okay, you know what? My video is not loading, but from what I know so far, it compresses the tokens, and it is true. If you try to code on, you know, Claude like we have, it eats up a lot of tokens.
Exactly.
You know? And if you could compress it and like, and you could do the same result, you could get the same results for way less the cost.
Then it's much more effective, cost effective.
It's very cost effective. It's you know, I would say based on the product, you know, what they're saying so far, it sounds very nice. This is worth investing in. You save so much more money by buying this tool. Okay, Claude eats up a lot of, you know, tokens. So if this could, like, you know, reduce it by even 50% or even 40%, 30%, I would say it's worth it. Because I don't know if you ever went through a problem, but say you run out of your tokens and you have to pay for it. Claude eats up like $10, $20, $30
Oh, yes.
very fast. Like, you know, you just make, you know, say you're trying to make a game with Claude, it's gonna eat it up in one shot. Anything complicated, it eats up. And if this, you know, reduces the cost, I would say it's a very good tool. You know, you save more money by buying this tool.
I will give the second one, Okla, the number 1, because it has, like, as a founder, we also want to know what's highly important is going on in the social media.
I think that's true too. Like,
Yes.
okay, if you're in the coding phase, this could be very useful. But if you're in, like, you know, the marketing phase, which you're always at, Octolens is more useful. So yeah, I would say, yeah, that's a very good argument. Yep. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Stanley Studio, the AI video editor you hire that edits like a human. Okay. Okay, Stanley is built for anyone who films great videos, then lets them die in their camera roll. Send Stanley raw footage and get back a finished cap. Let's check it out.
Do you remember editing your first video? Wasn't it so magical? That feeling of making videos without caring about going viral or hitting deadlines. But over time, creating slowly turned into a chore, and the part you loved most got buried under everything that came with it. What if you could get that feeling back and let somebody else carry the rest? Well, now you can. That's exactly why we built it. Stanley Studio is an AI video editor you can hire so you can fall in love with creating all over.
Yeah. I have no idea what they're.
over again. The cuts, the captions, adding music, and all the parts that felt like work. Well, with Stanley, you hand the footage and it hands you back something ready to post. The future of editing is one without a timeline. The one where you aren't manually adjusting captions at 2 a.m. We're creating a future where you just review the finished video, edit using a prompt, and then simply hit post. Now, imagine that you get to be the kid on the bed again. Imagine being excited about the process. Imagine loving creating.
He's got the best video so far. The other ones, they're just like, no emotion. Product. Just telling you the usefulness and the functionality, but his marketing, it had emotion. Are you sleeping?
And I'm there.
Yeah, his ones had emotion. One was like he's trying to relate to the audience, and I think this guy is somebody who has charisma. I would definitely give him money because he seems like somebody who could sell.
If I was like as an investor, for me right now, I will rank this one as number 1.
Yeah.
Because first of all, video editing itself is a lot of hard work. It requires a lot of skill. So
yeah, and in this day and age, you have to do it every day.
Exactly. And video editing, you have to be fast. You have to be consistent. So if a AI agent or it can build, or a SaaS can build me an edit like a human being, that's a huge cost saving for the founder because they can save up a lot of time.
And I would actually put this above Octolens because I would say videos, like the algorithm does the marketing, right?
Exactly.
So if this could edit my videos like in a human and it's that good actually as he says, I would say this is number 1 product. Then it would be the Octolens, and then it would be the cloud code compressor. Okay, let's look at this. Meta is helping build a future where people have more ways to play and connect in the metaverse. Welcome to the next chapter of social connection. Okay, there's no videos over on this section, which I don't like. Okay, it looks, I don't know what they are.
Didn't Metaverse shut down?
Metaverse? Did Metaverse shut down? I believe it did. So it did not completely shut down. They drastically scaled back their virtual reality ambitions. So where's their video? No video?
Nothing.
Listen, you could have the best product, but if you don't have a video to I mean, I know people could see the pictures and understand, but
video is everything. Marketing itself, one thing that I've observed in many startups is that they create the products, but their marketing is not up to the standards.
Yeah, you have
similarly like Asterix. Their product.
You can't expect your audience or your buyers to be like like smart as you, right? You can't expect them to be like engineer, right? A lot of these people who are buying these products are not engineers. They are non-technical people. Like these pictures are good, I would say. Obviously, if I look into it, I'll understand it more. But at first glance, I'm kind of like trying to think of what is this? Like they always tell you in marketing, like, have an elevator pitch. You have a chance to make a video. Why wouldn't you have a video?
The video is the elevator pitch. So
it is.
Yes. So the products might be good, but their marketing has to play a good role too.
Yeah, I mean, asterisk, I would say make a video. Like,
yeah, then it's easier.
Yeah, you can't have a picture and say, hey, like, you gotta have marketing, okay? But they don't have a video, I would just, just drop it. Okay, let's move to the next one. What I'm seeing is this, right? You are a developer and you have to code. So what they do is, instead of you doing it in your computer,
you can do it on your phone.
You could do it on your phone. So you could take the work with you anywhere. But my complaint is, if I am trying to go outside, I don't think I'm trying to code, right? Like if
am I focused? Why am I?
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not focused on my code anymore. If I'm outside in the beach and whatnot, I don't think I want to code, right? It's like it's gonna ruin my vacation. So
coding is just like doing a work, any kind of work.
Yeah, like doing. I am trying to go outside to not code. I'm trying to have a good vacation. So taking that code with me doesn't make,
it makes it more, I mean, in my opinion, it makes it kind of worse. Like you're going for vacation, but you cannot enjoy your vacation or going out.
Yeah, I would say this is a problem you have to solve out with your, HR or whatever, or, your company. Tell them, I gotta take a vacation or something. You can't just, and like also a lot of nowadays, what happens is a lot of these companies, they don't want you to be like outside and like
they want you to be inside and do your work. I mean, it could have, I mean, the theme was good, let's say in the COVID time when people were doing but they wanted to go outside. It was good.
That was good back then, but That was then, this is now. Okay, we gotta move on. Okay, let's move to the next one. This is not even worth, buying, but
Nix Mac.
okay, Nix Mac. So Nix Mac turns your Mac into a reproducible version control system. Describe what you want in plain English. It writes the Nix, builds it, and applies it safely. Okay, I'm trying to understand what this is.
I didn't get it too.
What is a Nix? See the video. Okay, so it turns my Mac into reproducible for something else. Everybody uses Linux. Why can't I just use a Linux?
What do you understand? What are they trying to do over here?
I think this is a very niche product. Somebody, who wants to deal with it. I'm not gonna put my hands on something I don't understand.
Same. I think, yeah. The other products I could understand. This one, I'm fully not sure I'm being able to understand it, but
yeah. So I'm not gonna
it's a no comment for me.
No, yeah, I don't know what this is, so I wouldn't invest because I don't know what this is, to be honest. I have no use. You have to explain why I need it, but for people who need it, they might say this is the best product, but for me, I don't know what this is. Okay, let's move on.
Mosaic.
Let's see. Type.
Hi, I'm Miodrag Vilatijević and I'm software engineer with expertise in domain-driven design.
Hello, I'm Miodrag Todorović and I do marketing and vibe coding at Jigjoy.
Okay, by the accent, I know they're good coders.
Almost 2 years I've been a heavy
I had a lot of
user
colleagues
various types
from Ukraine
of vibe coding
and
tools
Russia.
harnesses.
Yeah, we can understand they're good at
The problem that
technology.
frustrated me the most is that they all have a setup where there's a single agent orchestrating sequential workflows. So we figured we'd make something that doesn't have those limitations and where there's no sequential orchestration, and my colleague can explain a little bit how that works.
Yes, we are building a TypeScript runtime environment where AI agents are aware of each other's, can react on the events and communicate intelligently. So yes, with this approach, developers do not need to
Okay, so this is a developer tool. So one thing I would say is for startups, if you are the developer and you cannot, as a developer or as a startup founder, you need to also be able to know marketing, right? The way they're talking is they are very good with talking with engineers or people with a technical
but
background.
Their marketing is not up to the standard.
Yeah, this is literally they're just using a iPhone or whatever, and they just
based on what we understood is these people, some of the products in the product hunt, their founders are maybe very highly technical, knowledgeable, but their marketing skills are not up to the mark.
Yeah, product isn't everything. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak could make the best product, but without Steve Jobs, they would just die off, right?
Exactly. Steve Jobs was the main idea behind this wonderful campaign, the marketing of the Apple phone, that when we buy it, it feels like it's a precious something.
Yeah, his marketing was next level, okay? With the marketing with a lot of these people in the startups, no wonder their startups don't get picked up because, look at their marketing. This is just this is kind of trash. There's I understand they're engineers and they might have a great product, but with this kind of marketing, I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced, correct. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Let's look at Cadence.
Record once.
Cadence is the only screen recorder that effortlessly perfects your video the moment you hit stop. The AI instantly transforms accents, applies clear voice dubbing, and removes background noise. Hey, I think this is what they could have used in the last video. And automatically builds transcripts and screenshots for you, okay? So let's look at it. Screen record your screen with Cadence. Okay. Record your screen with Cadence. Start recording. Okay. Match your voice perfectly with your visuals. Make your recordings feel human. Okay. Again, no video, which is...
Without having a video, it's difficult for us to track what's going on.
Yeah. Listen, if you don't have a video, you already
And with the screen recorder, don't we already have screen recorders? Why do we need this?
yeah, they're saying, okay, you could screen record and you deliver your story with the perfect voice and vision. So listen, you could say that, but AI voice does not sound real. You know, you could tell, like, they don't have, you know, it sounds kind of like AI. You know, you could tell, like, you know, this, not even if it's not like AI, but like, you know, a real voice and AI voice is very different. You know, they can't have the exaggerations and whatnot. Okay, make your recordings feel human. This is what you're saying, but I can't see a demonstration of their product. There's no video. People can write whatever they want on the notes, so I can't just take your word for it. There's no, you know, example of it, no demonstration. So this one is no, and I can't, you know, you can't go to sleep right now. You can go to sleep. Okay, look at Higher Pilot. Okay, the video.
Hey, Victor is here, and in the next 90 seconds, I'm going to show you exactly how Higher Pilot works. No fluff, just a walkthrough, and by the end of this, you will know if it's right for you. First, this is your job board. We pull fresh listings directly from company career pages. So if a company posted a role a couple of hours ago or a day ago, you will see it here. Not weeks later, like on LinkedIn. You filter, you save what you like. Now watch this. Here is a job on Indeed, and I click Apply with our extension Higher Pilot, and the Higher Pilot extension fills out the whole form. Name, experience, resume, answer on ridiculous questions, everything from my saved profile. Same on LinkedIn and same on Workday. One profile, every application. But here's the part most people miss. You don't just apply, you reach out. Higher Pilot finds the actual hiring managers and recruiters for this role, their LinkedIn, their email, and drafts a personalized messages you can send to them in just 2 clicks. This is what gets you past the resume pile, and you can try that. And everything you do shows up on this dashboard. Drafted, applied, reach out.
Okay, I think so far the economy is pretty bad right now. A lot of people don't have jobs, and you know, you have to, sometimes there's jobs on Indeed or LinkedIn, or maybe there's jobs on like Handshake or whatever, right? They will apply for you basically, right? You say, yo, apply, confirm, and it'll answer, it'll give the emails.
I mean, it's good, but I think based on the current market with the tech industry, it's tough.
Yeah, this is a tool for people who are jobless, right? Are jobless people willing to?
No, then I don't think they're gonna.
So yeah, your audience might not want to pay for this, right? They're looking for jobs anyway. Like, who are looking for jobs? People who probably don't have money, right? And if that's your audience, do they really want to buy this product, or would they, you know, go to individually? It could have its use case, I would say.
But this product is, I think it's good, because many of the young, let's say, fresh graduates that are trying to apply,
they have money and they're desperate.
Exactly. Because also one thing I want to tell is, like, manually applying to job is a lot of headache. Many people don't want to do it.
So I would say, you know, you should target like college students, because they have
this product has potential, I think, as you were saying.
It is very potential. No, because you could apply to all these places and it'll do the emails as well, right? Somebody who's doing manually might not be able to do all that. So I would say this is a very good product. I would say it's definitely, like, you know, if you're a college student.
Yes, it is a good product. It helps them to do. Because applying is itself.
Yeah, applying is a long time. It's a full-time job. A lot of people. I remember, I was working at this Hofstra University, and one of this kids, you know, one of my helpers was saying, I can't, you know, help here, work at this part-time job, and apply for jobs at the same time. That's a full-time job. So, for someone like him, this is a very good product. Yeah,
exactly. Okay. Many people are already occupied. So if it happens manually, they get the interviews and. They get calls.
It's a very good product, I would say. Yeah, this is, I would say it's definitely in the top 5.
Lumina.
Stop feeling like a fraud. Start owning your success. Okay. A data-driven toolkit for professionals to identify, manage, and dismantle imposter syndrome. Transform fraudulence into fluency. Okay, no video again. Very bad. Stop feeling like a fraud. Start owning your business. I mean, your success. What does it even mean?
What are they doing?
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, if I knew what I have to do for the week, what? Okay, so if you feel like a fraud because you got a job that you're not capable of, maybe this is kind of like maybe a journal that helps you get through it, kind of like therapy. But I feel like you don't, when you feel like a fraud, would somebody come into this journal and just write every day? It sounds good in theory, but
not in practical.
and practical. And like, people who feel like frauds, they're not coming to this website to find a tool to help them.
Yeah, I don't know what's the purpose of it. I mean, they could just.
It's a good idea.
It's
a good idea, but it's something you could show for your, college project. But it's not a product, where you could find your audience, right? Your audience is not going to look for this. Or if you make it, you do it for a college project. This is not something, you could sell. Okay, let's look at the last one so Mahir could get some sleep.
An enterprise AI trust layer.
Enterprise AI trust layer with citations and 20x fewer tokens. Kubrin is a trusted enterprise layer for AI agents built for companies that cannot afford wrong answer. It turns messy company knowledge from documents, Slack, Gmail, tickets, wikis, databases, and systems into structured evidence-backed memory. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, for high-stakes teams in defense, medicine, drones, security, finance, and compliance, Kubrin helps AI agents know what to trust and when to answer. No video, again, I don't like this one. There's no video.
Yeah, I think their product idea, I like their product idea.
Yeah.
What they're doing is, this is a very important one. What they're trying to do is, for all the corporates, they can have their own personal notes and documents, and through that, they can work with the AI. But the other problem is the marketing. They might be very good engineers, but their marketing does not look up to the standard. So which is a problem I would like to notify.
Kubrin, you guys have to make your marketing better. This marketing is like, let me see if you have a video underneath. You don't have a video. Like I said, this is 2026. There's no reason you should not have a video.
Exactly. Without a video, it's hard for someone to understand. It shows how,
like, if I'm interested in your video,
capabilities are.
If I'm interested in the video, if I like the video, then I'll look at your pictures.
It's basically creating the awareness that we exist.
Yeah, so...
All right, let's see. So these are what the top 15 we reviewed.
Yeah, I think I only like 5 products, to be honest. This one, okay, you gotta, come up, you guys have a great product maybe, but probably is a great product, but you guys have to come back with a video. So let's look at the products, okay? So let's look at it. I would say number 1 is the Stanley Studio.
Yes, Stanley Studio, because it is actually a highly valued market, and also their marketing is quite good. The startup founder, whoever did the video for Stanley, amazing. You guys, you got the emotions right. You got the video editor. You convinced me. You convinced you too, right? Yeah, they're a very good product. I love it. Second one I would say is Octolens. Very good for staying on top of things. Because as an agent, you also want to understand what's going around you, what are the trends. So knowing what's happening in the social media is actually quite important. Yeah, being aware. That's how Elon Musk built his brand. Like he was on top of Twitter. Anything new, he was always jumping on it. He was building it. Okay, so Octolens second. What else? And let's give the third one. Third one, I would give it to the compressor, the edgy Claude code compressor, because running out of tokens is a big problem. There's a lot of tokens that gets used on Claude, and if you could compress it, very good. Fourth one, I would say it's let's make it first, second, third. It's first, second, third. Yeah. So these are the 3 products I would definitely invest in. These are the products that we have figured out. And for today, those are the top products. Do you want to say anything else? No, that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you, everyone.